Welcome to another Diablo 4 video. Today I'm going to talk about the Druid. Because I have been playing the Druid up to level 20. I haven't unlocked my ultimate sadly yet, which I don't gonna be do because the beta is gonna soon end, and that's, you know, how it is. But so far up to level 20, I have myself built a pretty cool spec, which I call the Poison Wolf, the Poison Alpha Wolf. Yeah, let's call it something like that. But it's a pretty cool build because it's all built around doing werewolf damage, having wolf companions, having the poison wine with you, and also just, you know, poison damage. Because when you go into the talent tree as the druid, you will of course have the first ability you can choose, which is the claw. From the claw on, you can then do that it actually deals poison damage over 6 seconds, which is really cool. Then you have the second spell, which is the Shred, which is like a free combo spell, which it deals a lot of damage by, you know, like right click, really strong spell. But you can again increase it so that it will, on the third attack, it actually deals again poison over time. So you can see just like left click poison, right click poison. Then you get your Hole, which is helping you to like keep your burst up because it's gonna heal you for like 20%, and it's also gonna give me 20 spirits, which is basically my filler that I need to use for like using my spells. Not that important. Then I also have this one here, which is giving me 9% movement speed while being in a werewolf form, which I personally think is a really big win. Also got this one, critical strike chance against close enemies increased by 3. I need that one or else I can't get my speed. But it's nice, every time I like use a spell, you will see down here that I increase the movement of my werewolf. And also 3 seconds after leaving. So you can basically keep like attacking by holding shift down, attacking, and you will keep this buff up. Then I got my wolf companions, which is dealing damage here. You can see here they'll deal passive damage, and also you can use the spell to like, you know, jump something and they will jump in and deal a lot of damage. But I also have upgraded it so that when they attack, they give me Fortify, which basically, you know, absorb damage. So they also help me to survive even more, which is cool. I would normally have used a skill point in it, but because I have it in one of my legendaries, I don't spend a skill point on it. But my legendary here is giving me, but I would normally have put in a skill point here, which is going to give me my Vine Creeper, which is really cool. Passively, it just attacks people every 6 seconds and, you know, like give poison damage. But when I activate it, like everyone around me is getting poisoned and immobilized. You know, basically they can't move. It's insane. Like this one here, plus, and yes, this is the main damage spell I have, Rabies. Rabies, not sure how you say it. But basically, Rabies, what it do is, if you played Unholy Death Knight in World of Warcraft, you know, Unholy Plague, I can't remember what it's called. You basically use a 1 debuff on one, and it spreads out to everyone. It is insane. So basically what happens is I bite someone who gets rabies also, and it spreads to everyone across him. It's just like jump. And when it jumps to another one, those two then jumps to 2. And, you know, it's just like a bacteria. 1 becomes to 2, 2 becomes to 4, 4 becomes to 8. You know, it's just like, it spreads a lot. And then I have also taken this one here, which is spraying it 100% faster. If you want to have more damage instead of like spreading faster, you can also take this one here, which is dealing all the damage over 4 seconds instead of 6 seconds. I mean, the cooldown on this spell is anyway, what is it, like 11.76 seconds. So it's not really like a big deal for me. I get it if you're, for example, playing PvP and you want to kill someone fast, then it makes sense because it's going to deal all this damage in a less time. But for me, when I go into the dungeon with 100 creeps, it's nice that it just spreads out to them all in no time. So I love that spell. If I had went down here, I would probably have gone for like Lacerate, which is a very cool spell where it's kind of like this monk spell you have in Diablo 3, where you like teleport around and deal damage to everyone. Really cool spell, but I'm not sure which spell I would replace it with. That's the hard deal, like what should I replace it with? But still, up to level 20, this is a solid build. So basically, we have Rabies, which is like, you know, dealing poison damage to everyone. I have my Wolves, which passively help me, make me stronger, attacks the target I attack. We have the Vine Creeper, which also passively poison people, but when I use it, it poisons like everyone. So using Rabies together with Vine Creeper is as insane. And then you have Bloodhole, which is basically just healing you, but also at the same time give you like Spirit. I would maybe in level 22 replace Broadhole with Lacerate, depending on how much survival I feel like I need. Because it is a nice survival that it heals you, so it's like, maybe. But still, early beta build for this druid is insane. So let's see it in action. Let me show you here. So we got this group of people here. Look at how fast I can infect them all. So I infect one, and now you can see, it jumps to all of them. And then I use this one here, and boom. Now they are all infected and just die like nothing. And I literally have to do nothing. Again, I bite someone, it bites all in front of me, it spreads across them, and they just die. They just die. They die like nothing. And I can of course finish them off with my left click and like right click, which is like, because I'm still dealing insane werewolf damage. I can still like go in, but again, bite them, vine creep, let's finish them off. It's insane. It is insane. So if you thought like Druid is weak, this build here is insane. Like, I love it. We could also just like, go berserk and help by killing, but again, the wolves is like taking some aggro. I can just poison up everything. I can just watch and stand like, and watch it. Or I can go in, of course, and help with my werewolf damage and go crazy. It reminds me a lot of Unholy Death Knights in World of Warcraft, where basically you can send your pet in, let him tank or, deal damage, poison everyone, just like stand and look, or you can go in and be crazy again with them. But it's very nice on bosses that I can just like, if the boss hits for very hard, I can let my wolf go in, I can let my poison ivy go in, come like sometimes and use my rabbies and go again. Oh, what the hell? So you think I'm trapped here with you? You trap with me. Oh, okay, I'm actually trapped, but yeah. Charge. Healing. Rapids. Look at all that poison damage. How they all poison spread. Look at them all, how they are close to die. I just have to walk around and watch them. Throw a little self-healing spell. It's a nice with that self-healing, I have to admit. It's really doing wonders. Odd little level 7 werewolf. But yeah, I have to admit, it's a cool build. So if you're thinking about playing Druid and you're not sure what build you should play, this build is super fun, super strong. Yeah, I tried different builds, like I tried like you can go this Thunderstorm Strikes build. It basically it's the same as Enhancement Shaman from World of Warcraft. It's very, very weak. The damage you get from it is like very strange, not really strong. And if you take the same Thunder spell like after, it's I see the potential of it, that it's like dealing a lot of damage to people around them, but it's weak. I don't like it. And I tried also the wind build with the tornado, but I feel like it was random which way the tornado was flying. I also tried, what the hell? I also tried the bear build, and the bear build is very tanky and has it's very focused on AoE damage around you, but the damage is low. I don't feel like I kill stuff fast enough, and you have to be there because you don't have like any poison over time, so you have to like be there. You could of course go with a bear build and then mix in rabies, but then you want to like get the passive bonus which you can get from bear builds. Yeah. Again, so in my opinion, if I play Druid, I will of course be maining Druid in the real game when it comes out on the 2nd June for people who have bought the middle pack or high pack. Like what is called the Ultimate Bundle or the middle one. I can't remember the name of that one. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna be doing werewolf build with poison and some kind of like summon combination. Maybe I don't need my wolves. Maybe I could like do without the wolves. Maybe without... No, the Vine Creeper is just like the spell you get from Vine Creeper is... Oh my god, no, I removed it. The spell you get from the Vine Creeper is just like so strong together with Rabbies. But I could probably also do it without the Rabbies and just like go with Rabbies. I could probably. But yeah, still. But yeah, I just wanted to make this short little video about the Druid and showing you all how awesome the Druid can be. And yeah, I love the Druid. It's cool build, cool animations, like how it looks when you play. Very nice. Very, very nice. So, thanks for watching. Let me hear, what about you in the open beta? Which class did you play? And what are you gonna main when the game comes out? Because I'm gonna go Druid. Werewolf. Druid. So, peace out. Thanks for watching.